Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru. It is December 1st, 2025. I'm here for another crack at connections after I do my Rosalind shuffle. I have got sea change. Interesting. Tea leaves. Castle. Pea soup. Oh, they've done it to us. CTP. What's the next one? I. Okay, so we have two word phrases where we have a homophone for a vowel in the first. They've done this to me enough. I spotted that. Well, actually I spotted it because CTP is all in that top line. I think they could have fooled me otherwise, and they still could fool me. This could all be I might be falling into their trap. They do this over and over and over. Find the letter homophone, find the letter homophone, and then I finally find the letter homophone, and then they change it on me, and this is all a red herring. That would be hilarious. Charge. Sea change. Tea leaves. Pea soup. Eye contact. And I'm going to have an eye out for anything else that could fit in there. Those are the ones that I found. Like full doesn't work. Pizza doesn't work. But, well, LP works, but in a totally different way. And it's not a homophone. So, yeah, I'm going to keep my eye out for that. Okay, I feel like that's purple. I feel like we got that. Now, let's go on to what else we could put together. We have castle. I'm going to stick this over here. Sand castle. I'm going to think about that as I put this through. Circuit. Well, a circuit and a revolution. Circuit. Revolution. Lap. Oh my goodness, why are these all organized for me today? Pizza pie. This goes around. This is round. This isn't. I'm going to put pizza here until there's a reason to take it out. Pizza pie. Metamorphosis. Oh, I don't know. Most people think of metamorphosis as a positive thing. Change and rebirth and growth. And I can only think of that stupid Kafka novel, and I don't like it. I don't like Kafka. Full moon. Okay, so what if full moon and pizza pie are round things, and this is things that go round? Hold on. Trial. Judgment. I'm going to put that in its own spot, because I don't know about that yet. Trial and judgment. Those feel like those are fudgment. That sounds so much better than judgment. I want fudgment. Pupil. That's something that's round. Okay, so I'm going to do pupil. I'm going to do pizza. Yeah, I'm not calling it a pizza pie. I'm going to do LP. Oops, why did I put the caps on there? LP. Eye contact. Oh, that's over here. Orbit. Orbit. That's what I'm missing from here. What am I missing from here? Full moon. Full moon. Okay, hold on a minute. Go. All right, hold on. We've got sea change, tea leaves, pea soup, eye contact. These are homophones for letters in compound phrases. Then we've got a circuit, a revolution, a lap, an orbit. These are things that go around. Then we have pupil, pizza, LP, and full moon. These are things that are round. Things that are round, things that go around. Oh man, they could have... Oh, I hope they phrase it that way. And they could have extended it. Things that... Oh, things that are round, things that go around. Things that are rounded. I mean, they could have had fun with this. I'm having fun with it, but they didn't do it here, so I don't know what is here. What is that? Okay, so castle, sand castle, sand metamorphosis, sand trial, sand judgment. I'm almost too tired to figure this out. Metamorphosis, meta. I mean, we've already got a changing the words. We've got a homophone of the words. I don't know that they would do that again, and we've got such strange lengths. I don't want to take out part of, if you take out part of metamorphosis, there's still a lot left. If you take out part of trial, it's pretty much done. So trial, judgment, metamorphosis, castle. How do those go together? Sand castle. Castling in chess. Castle dealing with royalty. Metamorphosis. How are those together? Then trial and judgment, which feel like they do go together, but don't feel like they go with castle and or metamorphosis. I don't know. I'm going to call that one blue because I'm blue because I can't figure out what that is. And then we're going to say, what? I think we're going to do this. I'm still stuck over here. We're going to say this is green, and we're going to say this is yellow. Okay. I tend to really like round things. I don't know why. Polka dots, anything round. It gives me a good feeling. Round or spiral. And you guys probably know because I talk about spirals in nature all the time. Anyway. I don't know. It's just such a comforting, enveloping feeling. Okay. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to say C change, tea leaves, P soup, eye contact. This is my starts with a homophone of a letter. Maybe talking about how it's 2 words. Starting with a letter homophone. Starting with letter homophones. Okay, so that's straightforward right there. And then we've got this one, and it's so confusing to me. Castle. I'm so confident about these. Round things. Things that go around. I don't know how they're going to phrase that, but I'm excited to find out. But first we have to get through castle, metamorphosis, trial, and judgment. Oh, I think I'm sick. Kafka works with the. Oh. Well, here's the thing. I don't like Kafka's nihilism. I didn't like metamorphosis. I didn't like... Oh, if they had put the stranger in, if they had put the stranger and the metamorphosis in, I still wouldn't have known the castle, the judgment, or the trial. I don't know those works because I try to stay as far away from Kafka as I can. How funny. Oh man. That's so funny that Kafka ruined the word metamorphosis for me. And then he ends up showing up here, and I so dislike him. I don't realize this. Sorry, when I was a senior in high school, and we were assigned to read The Stranger, after I had already read The Metamorphosis somewhere, somehow, I can't remember that part, I didn't want to read it. I got through maybe a chapter or two, and I told my professor, my teacher, I don't want to read this. Is there any way you can assign a different book? And he said, no, this is the work that is required. And he was very kind. I understand, but in life we're going to face things that we don't like, and very appropriate. These days, teachers would probably just change it because they're afraid of getting hassled or harassed or whatever. But very good approach. No, this is the work. You're required to do the work. And this one didn't have like a long term paper or something with it. It was just a test. I said, well, so you're not going to mind if I take the tests and do poorly? He said, well, you're already getting good grades in the class. I don't think that this will affect you. So I would recommend you do what you need to do. And I took the tests, and I did actually fairly well on the tests. And passed the class with an A, so that wasn't a problem, and never finished reading The Stranger. I think maybe eventually I did finish reading The Stranger because I felt almost obligated. I can't quite remember that portion of it. But here's the really wonderful thing. The next year, one of my friends, when I was a senior, she was a junior, Elaine told me that the teacher had changed why am I going on to all of this? He changed the requirements, and instead of reading The Stranger, he was requiring people to read Les Miserables, which everyone was frustrated with me who knew me to find out that I was the reason, because The Stranger was this puny little book and Les Miserables was long and complicated, but such a better choice for seniors to read before facing the world. Okay, anyway. Oh, I should edit all that out, but I'm not going to. There it is. All right, what are we on? I mean, what portion are we on? Not what drugs are we on. I'm not on any drugs. I've never been on any non-medically related drugs. Here we go. Circuit, revolution, lap, orbit. This is things that go around. Oh, complete turn, and it's stinking yellow. I thought I really had this one. Complete turn. Oh, that's no fun because it doesn't say anything about round. Pupil, LP, pizza, pie, full moon. Things that are round. Round things. Circular things. There we go. Circular's better, but I was trying to still make it round. Okay, there's me and my life story. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. If you want to read Kafka, I would recommend this little-known Kafka work called Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. So much better. And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.